Hello, everybody, and welcome. This is the Coffee with Jay. I hope you guys are doing great. Have you subscribed yet? And if not, I don't know what you're still waiting for. Please do kind of consider subscribing. Make sure you press that like button. It helps tremendously with the channel's algorithm so that more and more people get to find out about this juicy gossip. It's not been that long when we heard that Interpol was looking for Beverly's husband, Iko of Lagos. And now Beverly is outing Popcorn Room of pimping her. Now there's a screenshot where Popcorn Room was saying, "Baby, hope you're good, my doll. Just heard you with Kakiso now." The reply was, "Morning, who's Kakiso? I don't know any Kakiso, and I'm currently not seeing anyone at all. What's his surname? I'm trying to go through my contacts looking for a Kakiso." The Popcorn Room then replied with a laughing emoji and said, "Babe, they're saying you made Sitelo delete her Insta by snatching Kakiso from her." I was like, "Vatung Bev, I'm trying to give you an entire bag and here you are settling for a purse." Although she did not quite show what she said back to that, but this whole thing was captioned "Where it all started, pimp." Now, Beverly is saying that Popcorn Room used to organize some men for her, and I guess it's all coming out now. Beverly said, "Y'all haven't noticed how when she hates one person, she goes on a rant about them forever? Well, this is where my story begins, and I hope and pray more women come out. You were to pimp me with a bag, and I told you how uncomfortable I was, and you expressed how disappointed you were in me because you just wanted to help me upgrade my life. You've done it for so many girls. This was on call back in 2023 when you asked to call to disclose about this bag since he's a big bag and you can't say some things on text. The bag then called me and I let you know that the man in question has tried to get with me since 2021, but I'm not sure. My instinct is telling me no. You continue to persuade me to give this bag a chance. I told you I'd hear him out. Fast forward, I got on a call with him and he expressed how sad he was that his first attempt in 2021 didn't work after he sent another pimp on IG to send me 20K for my number, which even in 2021, after sending me money multiple times to entice me, didn't work. He was just another guy sending me money because he's trying to pursue me. So I expressed to you that I was uncomfortable and how he has been pushing. You insisted that this is what you do and will make sure it all goes smooth. Of course, that's what you do to corner young girls into getting with your rich clients. The guarantee the clients get is that if they don't get the young girl, you would crucify them online for filth, because of course that's why you opened your blog, to target young girls, to a rich and filthy old man. Shame on you. Fast forward, the bag sent me money to continue trying to entice me, which even after sending me multiple times, I kept hesitating to meet him. He then told me he could get me a Cartier bracelet, which was something I posted on my WhatsApp that I wanted. He asked to meet me if he bought me the Cartier bracelet. I agreed. I told him I'd meet him and immediately went to Cartier to get my first Cartier bracelet at 21 Batong. Little old me didn't know what I was getting myself into. After buying the bracelet, everything started getting weird, from it's just a formal meeting at a restaurant to come to my house. Excuse you? That's not what he initially said. Now he had to meet me at his house because of ABC, and I immediately started to ignore him because you can never buy me ever. She then posted another screenshot of a conversation where Popcorn Room said to her, "What could he possibly have done to you in an hour? Also, he suggested his house because you said Nobu is fully booked. Let me know when you've sent this man back his money. Miss Coochie can't be bought, yet you took this man's money. Now you don't have it. What a joke. 1st of June, we will remind you." Then says the threats then started when I ignored to meet him at his house. She claimed he wasn't going to do anything to me. Who are you fooling, Popcorn Room? So I'm supposed to all of a sudden meet your client at his house? That's how you lure young, naive girls into sleeping with this man. And the sad part is you are a blog. They have to abide, or they would have ended up being lied about every day on your blog. I sympathize with all the young girls that have fallen victim to this ruthless pimp. Shame on you. She called me Miss Coochie can be bought because, baby, you can never buy me. I have a heart. I'm a prayerful woman and God has got me. I always end up doing well in life because I'm intentional. As for you, stop selling young girls on a page. May God punish you. Oh, and it went on. And stop lying about my husband on your pimp page. This is the only reason I replied. You've said shit about me multiple times, but trying to target my husband, you've gone too far. He doesn't play about me and I don't play about him. I understand the money that was promised to you if you gave your client Beverly was a lot, but it would have changed your life, right? Because it's the way you've dedicated your entire life to tarnishing my image. It is absurd. He'll accept the loss. Stop pushing a false narrative about my husband. I met my husband when he was single, and you know that. There's no Interpol after him, and you also know that. Come on now, it'll all be known soon why I haven't been posting, not because we're on the run. That's ridiculous. The 3 million you keep saying I stole, are you not the same blog that said I was receiving a monthly allowance of 250K in 2023, which was a lie? Then make it make sense why I'd be receiving 250K monthly allowance, then still 3 million. Make it make sense. You also allege that I'm running because I stole the 3 million. Am I not the same person that has been in SA? You're clearly delusional and obsessed with tarnishing my image. Let it go, Popcorn. Your narrative is stupid. All of these far-fetched lies because your client couldn't get me. Come on
through
now.
all of this, we're all waiting to hear how Popcorn Room was going to respond to this. And lo and behold, she did respond and she said, "Ha, Bev, post everything. When you're done, let me know so I can post my own receipts. You are a scammer, babe. It's nothing personal. You stole 3 million from an ex, 60K from someone else, 40K from Shubi, and the list goes on. It's not a secret that I want to see my girls happy, babe. Lots of hands got rent money through me, you included. We're all adults here. No one is forced to do anything they're not comfortable doing. You, on the other hand, will never admit that you are a thief and a scammer. You used to pay to make you relevant. Post that too. Bev, ubudayisa ngomdidi before you got married. Most of the time you'd accuse me of lying, then come back and apologize for the accusation. Even pay me. There's so much I can post, but you are pregos, so I'll let this go. Don't let the popo find you, though." And there was a screenshot of a conversation where Bev was saying to Popcorn Room, "Excuse my love, I sent you something for the apology. You don't have to remove it. You're so sweet, my babe." Okay, so these people clearly were friends. Why didn't you post the man I plugged you with when he took you to Katia? You took his money and his gifts, then you ghosted him. Why are you playing victim? I'm the very least of your problems, babe. Interpol is closing in. I'm actually not sure which young girls she's referring to, but since she has receipts, can she post proof of this allegation? I'll wait. The message sent to Bev was, "The young girls you speak of, please send proof. I hope you're not referring to yourself because you're definitely not young, but send proof of others. It's one thing to address an issue, it's another thing to lie while at it. Lapo, you have millions of followers. You're weird." Let's just have a minute to check if you have pressed the like button. If not, here's your chance to... Okay, so Beverly and Popcorn Room were once friends once upon a time ago. So Popcorn Room used to get men for Beverly and Beverly would oblige, right? She would even send Popcorn Room some money, thanking her for the generous work that she had been doing and sending clients her way. Now, there must have been a problem with their relationship. Maybe this man was too old, too raggedy, and filthy, and that's the reason why Bev did not want to meet up with him, but was very happy to receive money from this man, until came the time when the man said, "Can you please come to my house?" And she could not. Now, Popcorn Room was obviously also receiving money from this man and was upset that Beverly did not want to go meet up with this man after receiving so much money. Now, the man then started to demand his money back, of which Beverly said she doesn't have it because clearly she did not want to go and see this man. But now the question is, how many men did she agree to see that were old, filthy, and raggedy? Because if the men were probably good looking and had the bag, she must have gone to them. Because Beverly, here's the thing, if you didn't like this whole business transaction, then maybe you shouldn't have agreed to take the money in the first place. But because you would keep receiving and receiving and receiving money, I mean, what are you? Clearly, you were not a child, but you are obviously something. There's just something here. Maybe I don't have a name for it. I can say a prostitute. I can say escort. But there was just something that was happening here, because you said it yourself that this man kept giving you money. So why would you keep taking someone's money only for you to refuse to meet them up? I understand why Popcorn Room got upset there, because, girl, if you're going to act innocent and you're going to act like you're all holy, then please don't partake in any part of these crazy activities. But the fact that you received the money, girl, you were doing something. You were transacting here. You were receiving something and you were supposed to give something. I think that's what was happening here, honestly. And this thing about Beverly's husband being wanted by the police, girl, this is not the first time I've heard about this. We even heard it on the news. There were some news publications that your man and his deceased friend were being looked for by the police. So I don't know, honestly. And I understand why Beverly's standing up this way for her man, because she's pregnant for this man and she's married to this man now. Lobola has been paid. They're probably going to get married soon. So honestly, I'd understand why she's up in arms like this. But as for the one of, she was a pimp. She's definitely a pimp and she's owning up to it. She says it. I took the money. I would get men for girls. And what are you? Because you also received money from me. You received money from these friends and you would even send me money back to say thank you. So I think thing is probably now very embarrassing for Beverly now that she's married. This guy's family is seeing all of this stuff on the internet, that she was once a seller of sorts. So she has to protect what's left of her little dignity. Do let me know though what you think down in the comment section. This is the end of this video.